part 2 of my media update for April 9th, 2024. So, anyways, let's continue. And I've got a few slipcovers that I'm showing. So, anyways, let's continue. And yes, I'm going to watch this movie soon, so yeah. And Carla in Caldwell, Idaho, who owns Tape Butts by now. And this is a reprint. June 20th, 2003. So, yeah. Originally purchased from Walmart for $6.96, but I got this tape from Savers for only 99 cents. So, yeah. I finally had this movie on VHS. I remember watching this movie on Paramount Plus in October 2022. So, yeah. Finally had this tape. The 25th week of 1998 is the week and year code. I do have the 2010 remake on DVD, which it's at my house. So, yeah. I've never heard this movie until now. And this is a Fine Lines movie from 1994. And this tape has a week and year code. Printed the 47th week of 1994, and the barcode is ripped. But at least the tape works fine, so yeah. And this tape is a film rental from 10 on Video. And this is a English and German movie with English subtitles. April 27th, 2000. And here's the last tape for this video. And it's another Little Mermaid tape. Yeah, Ariel's Undersea Adventures tape. The other one is Double Trouble, I believe. The print date is January 2nd and January 15th, 1993. And the lid is coming off. But hopefully the tape will work fine. So, yeah. That's it for the tapes. And now let's get on with the DVDs. So, here we go. I heard this movie is one of the best movies of 1997. So I'm planning to check out soon. Plus, this is my first time buying DVDs at Savers, so yeah. Finally got the 2 Apple Dumpling Gang movies, so yeah. and the case is not in the greatest condition, but hopefully the DVDs will work fine. So yeah, finally have this tape. Finally have this DVD at last. So yeah, I'm going to open this DVD off camera. So be right back. Finally, I opened the shrink wrapped plus the security stickers. So yeah. Plus, it's a full rental from, originally purchased from Walmart. So, yeah. And yes, I did remember watching this movie on YouTube and on HBO Max, back in 2022. Finally, I had this movie on DVD, so, yeah. I remember watching this movie at high school back in 2018. Still a good movie. And this movie is one of the last movies to be screenplay or written by Melissa Madsen that she died in 2015, in which the BFG was dedicated to Melissa Madsen. So, yeah. She wrote E.T. the Extraterrestrial and The Indian in the Cupboard. Finally, I have this movie on DVD, so yeah. Originally purchased from Walmart. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that, folks. Nana just come in to get the window turning up, and she was checking, so yeah. But anyways, back to the video. I'm going to take the shrink wrap off, and this time on camera. So yeah. And by the way, this was originally purchased from Walmart, so yeah. There we go. Take the shrink wrap off. I'm glad I have this movie on DVD at last. Which that movie stars Drew Barrymore and John Kwasinski. And John Kwasinski is now directing IF, which that movie will be released on May 17th. So, yeah, plan to check out this movie in theaters soon. Finally, I have this movie, so yeah. I was going to get the sequels, but never got the chance. Plus, I remember watching this movie at school when we'd read The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe. So, yeah. I got 2 Eloise DVDs for the collection, so yeah. Finally, I have Eloise at Christmas time. Plan to get Eloise at the Plaza soon, so yeah. Okay, hang on a second. There we go. Here's another Eloise DVD for the collection, so yeah. And this is my first Anchor Bay DVD I own, so yeah. And some of the kids' DVDs are at their stores are scratched up. So, yeah. Finally, I have the 2005 version of Fantastic Four. I remember watching this movie on TV years ago. Finally, I have the sequel. Finally, I have the first movie. Plan to get the sequel soon. And there is another Fantastic Four movie, which it's Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four. Plus, plus the 2015 version is garbage. So, yeah. I'll better do these ads real quick. And there's an ad booklet, so let me scroll these quickly. I do have Robots and Rebound both on DVD. Plan to get Millions on VHS back in the collection soon. I do need to get the VHS of Fever Pitch. Plan to get another copy of Office Space soon. I'm showing Fantastic Four. I do have Kingdom of Heaven on DVD. I do have another copy of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, in which I'll show that later. And I do have The Transporter on DVD. So, yeah. I got rid of the Stewie Griffin Untold Story, in which I do have Family Guy Season 1 and 2, so, yep. And came with a coupon for Ortega Tacos. And frozen foods and action figures. And I think there we go. I don't have Daredevil yet, but I'll get soon. And I do have X2, X-Men United, which I'll show that later, so. And, of course, the DVD guide. I'm planning to get the sequel, Rise of the Soul Surfer, soon, and I'm not going to get the 2005 version of Fantastic Four, which it's one of the worst movies of 2015, which is garbage, so, yeah. Finally, I have this movie, so, yeah. I remember watching the first 3 Hangover movies on Max back in 2022. And I do have the sequel, in which I'll show that next. And I was going to get the Hangover Part 3, but I'll get it next time. And here's the digital copy code. And yeah. I remember watching this movie and the sequels before, but I will rewatch it soon, so yeah. And here's the sequel, so yeah. Code if you want it. And the Warner Brothers Inside rewards do not exist anymore, so yeah. I've seen this movie before, years ago. Good movie. This movie needs a rewatch, so yeah. I do have these two on DVD, and I'm not getting these two, so yeah. And I'll be showing you one more DVD, then part 3's next. And I remember watching this movie a few times, so yeah. One at school, one on TV, and one is Disney Plus. And now I have this movie on DVD at last. And the piece of paper there. Well, guys, there you have it for this video. Stay tuned for part 3. So, yeah.